To replace your window regulator, you will need to first remove your door panel. Please see the link at the end of this video for further instructions on that procedure. With the door panel off, you will see the speaker, green arrow, the weather protective membrane, yellow arrow, and the window should be lowered approximately 1 inch above the weather stripping or seals, red arrow. If the glass is stuck in the down position, you can still perform the task. If the window is stuck in the up position, you will need to get it lowered enough so you have access to the window lifting rail. Do yourself a favor and replace your regulator when it starts to go bad and not after it fails completely. Remove the 4 8mm nuts holding the speaker in place, red arrows. Disconnect the speaker wire and remove the speaker and housing from the door. Carefully peel back the membrane as you will want to reinstall it later. This will give you access to the inner door frame, red arrow. Use a Phillips head screwdriver and disconnect the wiring from the block on the door, red arrow. Free up the wiring so it can pass freely through the door when you remove the regulator. Depending on the stereo option on your vehicle, you may or may not have to drill out the speaker support frame before removing the regulator. If you have to drill the frame, very carefully drill out the rivets, red arrow, holding the frame to the door. Remember the glass and wiring are behind the frame. Clip whatever zip ties are holding the wiring harness to the door, yellow arrow. Carefully feed the frame through the opening in the door and remove it from the vehicle, red arrow. Use a 10mm socket and remove the forward nut holding the leading edge of the regulator to the window lifting rail, red arrow. Remove the forward section of the rail. Tilt the window forward in the front and raise it in the back until you can slide the Teflon out from the gap in the window lifting rail, red arrow. Lift the window up out of the way and use one of your trim removal tools to wedge it in place, red arrow. Use a 10mm socket and remove the 5 nuts holding the regulator to the door as indicated by the red arrows. Carefully move the regulator until you can remove it from the opening in the lower door. Installation is the reverse of removal. Thanks for watching. Click here to view the original article along with hundreds of other DIY content for your car.